All, welcome to our channel SOS Berlin. Here we explain the handling of our JS7 product. Today's topic is how to dynamically fork execution in a workflow. Let's get started. We have to log into the Jog Cockpit dashboard, use your credential and click on the login button. The default credential includes the account root and the password root. From the Jog Cockpit dashboard, you can see the Jog Cockpit controller and agent is up and running. Forklist implement the fork join operation. However, it offered to create the number of branches dynamically from order variable. The forklist instruction accept an order to provide a variable set that is implemented as a array of values. The list can include any number of name value pair for variable. Click on Configuration tab and from the root menu create a new folder. Give a name to your folder and click on the Submit button. From the left tree menu, expand the newly created folder. The subfolder will expand. Click on the workflow. A new window will appear. Click on the new workflow window and a pop-up window will appear. Give a proper name to your workflow. Click on the Submit button. Click on the workflow name. A graphical view is open. The forklist instruction is designed as a single branch when configuring the workflow from the configuration view. Depending on the number of entries provided with the workflow list variable set carried by an order, the agent will dynamically create branches for each entry of the variable set. From the left, click on the Add Variable button and write the name of the variable. Here I am using country as a variable name and type is list. In the list variable, I am adding country name, which is string. Drag and drop the forklist object and you can see from the right menu, select the variable name and the parameter we have passed. Drag and drop the jobs inside the forklist, add the label, add agent and the script into the job. Here I am using echo and print the variable over here to get the value. In the environment variable, I am adding country name as a parameter. So this will print inside the script of a job. Here I am adding one more job to the workflow. Adding the same script as a job 1 and print the variable name in the script. At the environment variable, also I am using sleep 10 to execute the job for next 10 seconds. So we can view that the order are running in a workflow. Once the workflow is completed, click on the deploy button to deploy the workflow. From the deploy window, click on submit button. Move to the workflow view and select the folder. From the arrow button, expand the workflow. Add an order from the action menu. Add the order ID if it is required, otherwise leave default. country name, add the value. I'm using three country names over here. Click on submit. From the workflow view, you can see the three orders are added to the workflow for the each entries of the variable set. You can add as much as variables value into the orders so it will execute the multiple order at the same time. From the history, you can see that the country name is visible in the logs. For the each value, the order is executed and print the values. Add schedule to a workflow to automatically start the order using the different parameter at the same time. Move to the configuration view. Select the folder. Click on the schedule. A right window will open. Click on new schedule and give a proper name to your schedule. Here I am using the existing calendar in my environment. Click on the schedule, add the workflow from the drop-down list and select the checkboxes for planned automatically on the next execution of daily plan run. From the runtime, select the calendar and add the runtime of an order. Here I am using repeat with the interval of time. Click on submit button, close the runtime window and add the value of an variable set. You can add the multiple values in the variable. Click on the release button. With this, the order is created for the workflow as per the assigned time and execute at the same time with the different variable set. Here our dynamically fork execution in a workflow completes successfully. Please comment for any question. Thank you for watching our videos.